So, hey, my name is Dawon Matthews, and I am the owner of Goody Soul Kitchen. Goody Soul Kitchen was originated in Houston, Texas. We decided that we wanted to bring a different taste to the city and a different vibe to the city. We focused on basically strategically giving out soul food at a later time, right? To make sure that we were able to play in with the crowd that's basically running the city. So we wanted to bring high-end quality soul food at a later time to a location where it was no food but tacos. And then our lamb chops, right? We are the only place in Houston and probably in the surrounding states that you can get lamb chops after 12 a.m. So our honey jerk lamb chops are really good, and our jerk chicken pasta is really good as well too. I mean, well, social media tell it, but our food kind of speaks for itself. Like I said, it's a different taste. It's more of a different time zone, and for people who just want to, grab great food at a later time of the night, we're the guys that come to. So I'm from Philadelphia, so we have a lot of chicken spots back home. But getting out here, you guys don't serve good food after 12 a.m. And if you do serve the food after 12 a.m., it's either a seafood boil or I seen Cats, which is open too, which is really good too. But I didn't see anything that was more like, back up north to where you can go and actually get like mac and cheese, collard greens, southern fried cabbage, fried chicken. I didn't see that. So I see that there was a window for that. And what we did was we basically did our research, and we see that there wasn't no food in this area open at the 12 a.m. So what we did was we basically decided to come up with the concept that we're going to be a late night soul food spot. We're going to stay open to 3 a.m. And that's where the idea came from. At first it was kind of like, last year we were kind of looking like, well, is this thing going to work? But then it turned out to be, one of the best ideas that we actually came up with. So I really don't want to say it, but we got our second food truck coming, and then a brick and mortar to Goodies will be here in 2026. Our second food truck is going to be really dope. It's called Birds and Buns, more of a community thing, more of a community atmosphere, and more of a kid atmosphere that we want to bring to the city. So that's going to be our next truck that's actually dropping within the next 2 to 3 months. We're in the permit process now, so look out for that soon. Three things going right now. We got three things going right now. So our first thing is Food Truck Heroes, where we're actually educating the community on basically running the food truck business from the business side, not from the owner side. Because a lot of people get into this industry and they technically just want to work inside the business for a really long time. And I'm like, hey, if you guys want to do this thing serious and grow, you need to be out of the business, right? So Food Truck Heroes, you can follow us on Instagram with that. We have our second thing coming from Bills for Moms, on where we basically want to help single mothers, basically financially, and give them back groceries once a month. Right, that's something we want to do because of our co-owner is a single mother. We see how hard she works, so we want to gear something towards helping out other single mothers as well too. And then our next thing is feeding Food for Heroes. So that's what we do. We go out to firefighters and policemen and people that help with like the relief gang and stuff like that, and actually offer them a free catering. We're starting to do that once a quarter. So our first Food for Heroes is actually about to come out right now, and that'll be within the next 3 weeks. And we're actually going to be feeding the fire department. So look out for the content, follow the page for more of that, and then we'll go from there. To be transparent, do everything, try everything, and don't let anybody tell you anything. Just because someone's telling you that they can't do it, doesn't mean that you can't do it. You're here speaking with an owner of a food truck who's on their second food truck in under 90 days, and I have no experience in culinary, I have no experience in cooking, and I never worked in the kitchen in my life. What I did have experience at was actually business and running a business and understanding how to obtain credit to basically get these businesses rolling. So again, they say that the food industry is one of the hardest industries to go into, and I'm actually doing really well at it. So don't listen to people. I will tell you, if you got something, you got your mindset towards something, do it. Don't pay attention to nobody else. Lock in. It's a method called OPM, other people's money, right? And having good credit gives you the opportunity to obtain those things. So this thing right here behind me, right? My first truck was actually bought on all business credit. So I basically didn't have to put any of my own money up, and I basically used the bank to actually fund it, right? But with the income that a food truck can make, I was able to pay that truck off in literally a month and a half, right? And that truck only costs us around between 25 to 30,000, but this business is very lucrative. You're able to pay that stuff back, right? Now, you might have to work into the business in the beginning, but as long as that's paid off, that now is a free asset that makes you money, and you owe no money on it, and you didn't put no money up to do it. Another stage you'll have in your credit fix is then you can also finance the food. So now you're not coming out your pocket on your startup costs. You can actually go out your pocket, go to Gordon's and get a line of credit, and now use the line of credit to finance the food for there. Gordon allows you to pay that line of credit back on the net 7 or net 30, which means that if you go shopping on Monday, you open up on Thursday, you're able to pay them back on Sunday. What happens is you're able to keep your profit and basically pay them back what they're owed, and now you don't have to worry about your startup costs in the beginning. This is why I say credit works. The great thing about this stuff is once you pay that thing off right there, they'll now give you another one with no credit check for free. And then the other thing about it is the personal and business side. On the personal side, this thing right here, if you put a $20,000 debt on your thing, it might hurt your DTI, your debt versus income ratio, right? And I don't know if I might go a little deep here, but just pay attention. But if you put this under your business, it doesn't show up on your personal side. So now this is behind Goody Soul Kitchen. So now I don't have this debt on my personal side. I'm able to go attain more business credit cards or do more with my personal side without having this debt overload. So this is why I say get your credit fixed. You guys need credit to get into these, to be able to obtain assets like these so that you can be able to run a successful company. Yeah, food truck heroes. So basically you guys can follow the page. I run through a step-by-step guide on how to get all of this stuff literally. I even put the links in there. And most importantly, I know a lot of people might call me dumb for it, but it's free. It's no money. All you got to do is literally follow the page and you'll see everything step by step. And we're giving out the information for free. So again, Food Truck Heroes on Instagram is where you can obtain all this information. So we are open from Thursday through Sunday from 7 p.m. to 3 a.m. Thursday through Sunday from 7 p.m. to 3 a.m. Also can follow Goody Soul Kitchen on Instagram. You also can follow me at the Elite Entrepreneur. Cool. So I'm gonna check out. My name is Dawon Matthews. Like I said, I do live by quote John 13:7. What you do not know now, later you will understand. And I just want to give like a quick outro of me. Basically, the person that you're looking at through this camera is a felon. The person that you're looking at through this camera has been in jail a bunch of times. The person that you're looking at through this camera is also a father. I'm also a college graduate. And I'm also a multi-millionaire in the business owner. I'm telling you guys, not let other people obtain or stop your journey. Keep going and just keep going. Shout out to Luke Media for the interview and see you soon.